Hi, Warrior. It's Travis in here, and welcome back to our adventures with the Hardcore Warrior.
Hello.
Last episode, we got the Age Gorilla Sinew in one try. We slayed one gorilla, Misvale Gorilla to be exact, and we got it our first try. I was shocked that that happened. And today we are going to head down to Booty Bay to turn in a quest called... I forget which one it's called. Here it is right there. The Rumor Monger. And then we'll probably pick up a few quests as well. I'm hoping that there isn't too many people here, so we can get this Mashog Ogre quest completed. And I hope you guys are doing well today. I'm doing pretty good. Yeah, looks like we got this place all to ourselves. We have to watch out, though. Don't want to pull too many here. I think we'll be fine. There's a witch doctor right there. I hope nobody comes here while we're farming these. That would be great. Alright, let's do this. Let's get some cleaves off. Could have probably pulled this one too. Yeah. Alright, good. We're going to finish this quest. It's a good start to the episode. Usually this place is packed with people. And there's usually more horde here than ogres. So I'm happy that we got that done. Now we can go back and turn this in. And then we also have this Naga Explorer quest. I don't know if we'll go there. Could be a little bit dangerous. Probably go to Booty Bay first. A warrior went down in the Barrens. And maybe we will hit level 45 today. Oh, that was nice. That was nice of that priest. Hooked us up with a big stam buff. Another 420 health. On top of what we already have. And we got a nice health pod now. That on our bars.
Speak, friend. For the Horde.
Alright, let's turn this in.
Well done. You have served the war chief with honor.
We got a new shield.
What do you need?
The Gromgal, a buckler, 695 armor, 15 block, 2 strength, 3 stamina, 7 spirit. It's okay. I'm gonna sell it though because we need coin for the mount. We're almost 20 gold away. It's actually going up sort of quick, but not fast enough. We're getting like only a couple golden episode, maybe like close to 2 golden episodes, which is not enough. Which means we're around like, I'd say 10 episodes away from getting our mount. By then we'll probably be like close to 47. And once we hit level 46, we have all these abilities to learn. I don't know if we'll learn them though. I think we'll probably wait and just go for the mount instead. They're not that great. Like, they're pretty good. Charge rank 3. I think you just generate a little bit more rage from charge. Mocking blow rank 4. It's nice to have if you're, you know, a DPS in a dungeon. And then Sunder Armor rank 4, another dungeon specific ability. I don't really use Slam. There are Slam builds you can go into, though, where it works out, but there's really no point in us leveling it up. Same with dual wield. We're not going to go Fury, then there's really no point in going dual wield. So we'll save our coin there. I'll save us 10 gold. So maybe at 46, 47, we'll have our mount. And the Scarlet Enclave raid, that is, I think still in pre-pat, not in, well, PTR or public test realm, I think they have it going on. It's not live yet. Or could be live by the time this is out. Might be. But supposedly it's a challenging raid. Might be over 100 wipes on bosses, which is interesting. So usually classic raids are not like that. So we'll see what happens with that. We'll see how the classic community takes it. I don't know if the classic community will like that. It's sort of when you hear like 100 wipes on a boss, that sounds like a mythic style raid. Like from retail. Mythic's challenging. And there's a reason why less than a percentage, like point something percent, clear mythic raids in retail. Because they're challenging. And it's hard to get a group of 20 people committed to clearing it. So I'm not too sure how people would like that. I wonder if, I think a good middle ground for raids and for Classic Plus, which is pretty much what a Scarlet Enclave is, you want to sort of make it feel like heroic raiding in retail. I think that's a good balance. Because it's not too easy and it's not like extremely hard, but it's challenging. Heroic raids are challenging. But eventually you just outgear the content. But the cool thing about heroic raids, you do sort of have to progress on them. You're not finishing them in the first week, right? You don't want raids to be that easy where you're just going and clearing it right away. And some classic raids are like that, like Nax, like guilds aren't really clearing it right away. Most guilds. Same with AQ40. Takes a bit of time. Even, Blackwing Lair could be considered like that. But Blackwing Lair isn't that bad. There just isn't that many bosses. Like when you look at Ice Crowns, or Nax Ramus, I mean. And next, look at all the bosses here. There's like 14 bosses, I think, and more than that. Yeah, 15. Yeah, 15 bosses. That's a lot for a raid. It's hard to clear that in 3 hours. AQ40, I think, has quite a few. Yeah, 9. I think Blackwing Lair's around there. 8 in Blackwing Lair. Molten Core has 10. But some of the Molten Core bosses are pretty much tank and spanks. But you could say that about Blackwing Lair too, I guess. It's just a lot more like damage checks. Seems like. Wonder if we'll get another Sinew here. Still shocked that we got it the first try. Right, off to Booty Bay we go. Check out a few quests there. Maybe we will stay. Maybe we'll go and check out another zone. I think we'll probably stay. Why not? We're pretty good level for this zone. Do we have our Hearth set? Ogrimmar. I think we'll probably keep it in Ogrimmar. Could go there and get some buffs. Let's see how the buffs are looking right now. Pretty much an hour on all of the rents. It's hard to really time when Nixia is going to drop. You have to check the Discord for that. They have a server Discord. Usually people tell you on there if they're going to drop an Ixia. All right, here we are back in Booty Bay once again. We didn't do many quests here since we were, dungeon spamming quite a bit, but now we can catch up on everything we missed. Sandhill's Secret, Whiskey Slim's Lost Grog.
What's up? You want to know about Naz Steamboy? He's a racer pilot out in the Shimmering Flats, isn't he? Yeah, I might be able to find something out about him, but it won't be easy, or fast, or cheap. Getting the information on Naz is quite a favor, adventurer. Yes, quite a favor. But you've come all the way from the Shimmering Flats to get it. Are you willing to travel some more? While I contact my sources, why don't you gather something for me, eh? What will it be? How about dream dust from the dragon whelps of the Swamp of Sorrows? Yes, I'd love some dream dust for my snuff pouch. Get it for me, adventurer, and I'll give you the information you seek.
Some dream
I've gotten
dust.
reports of a group of hunters that have set up camp upriver of the Venture Company mining camp on Lake Nazfariti. Now, normally I wouldn't care, but improbably I heard that Hemet Nessingwary was one of the hunters there. He's certainly well connected, if you catch my meaning, and you never can be too safe. Why don't you go check out the camp, adventurer, see what they're about? My cousin Tranrek is in a tight spot. He promised me a load of scarab shells weeks ago, and he hasn't delivered. He's my cousin, so I'd hate to have to send someone to Gadgetson to break something on him. Can you speak to Tranrek for me? Let him know he needs to get that delivery together before I do something rash. Gadgetson is in northern Tanaris in Kalimdor. He's done it this time. Bad enough that Gelriz is muscling out the moguls who were appointed by the trade princes. Now he tries to cut in on the most notorious pirate. Revelgaz won't have it, and he's told me to take care of the problem in my own way. My way? Theft. The Venture Company geologists near Lake Nazfariti are deeply interested in those strange blue crystals they have been finding in the mines. Bring me samples of the stone from their geologists. I don't care what you have to do to get them.
If there's one thing I can't stand, it's people who don't pay their gambling debts. And there are a lot of people who owe me. Think you can help me collect? First, there's Shaky Phillip down by the docks. He owes me plenty after last week's game, and I want my due. But to get it, we'll have to scare him. Go out of town and hunt Elder Mistvale gorillas. Find a nice selection of giblets, then take them to Shaky. Don't let on that they're from an animal. Let him think the worst. My old buddy Stoli owes me a very special bottle of rum. He tends the bar at Steamweedleport in Tanaris, Kalimdor, and he promised me that the rum there is stronger than anything we can find in Booty Bay. He's so confident that he says if I try that rum and don't agree with him, then he'll double the money he owes me. Well, I think he's not as confident as he was when last we spoke, and now he's afraid to give me that rum. But I don't back down from wagers, so why don't you talk to him for me?
All right, well, we're heading down to Tanara soon, so it's good that we picked that up. And now we have a quest to get the giblets from these gorillas. It's a good quest to combo with the aged Brillicino, but we completed that. But I think after this quest here, maybe we will head down to Tanaris. We should be close to 45 by then. Just want to see how everyone's doing in Zul'Farrak. There's people doing it. That's good to see. The heck? Survived our execute. Let's get a food buff here. Yeah, not bad. There's still people doing this stuff. We won't get invited because we're only 44. It's a little too low, but it's just good to see that people are actually still doing Zul'Farrak. There's a lot of loot we can get in there. So I'm hoping to get in there by the time we hit like 46, 47, maybe 48. I'll probably keep trying while we're down questing in Tanaris and Gadgetstan. We haven't gotten any giblets yet. Seems like the giblets are more rare than the Age Sanu. We did get a plan for polished steel boots, blacksmithing plan. Teaches you how to make 151 armor, 11 stamina mail boots, and there's our first giblets there. Oh, we pulled both. I think we'll be fine. I hope we'll be fine. Should be okay. There we go. Good cleave going on. Sweeping strikes is pretty damn strong. I haven't really checked to see what the Scarlet Enclave raid looks like, but it will be interesting to see who gets, you know, world first Scarlet Enclave. That'll be kind of interesting. I'm happy that it is a challenge because it'll make for an interesting, you know, world first race. I know some people aren't happy how challenging it is, but what they could do is just for the world first race, make it like, you know, somewhat of a challenge, and then, you know, keep it. Obviously, they're going to keep it challenging when it ends, but they could nerf it a little bit, like a week or a month after, a couple weeks or 3 weeks after the world first race ends, because there's probably going to be one. It's just, it won't be the same as retail. I don't think it'll be like on Twitch and they have like a production team showing it and stuff, but people will probably stream it. And there'll be probably videos on YouTube showing guild runs. Okay, so we just need 3 more giblets. Silverback Patriarch up there. We gotta watch out for them. A little bit tougher than these East Mist Vale gorillas. These guys have a lot of armor too. Alright, so we're done with that cheese. Looks like we have some apples we can eat. We can't really time a buff. Too bad. I was hoping we could. So we went fast enough. Or there was a timer coming up. We could finish this quest, go to Orgrimmar, get a buff. And then head down to Tanaris. Tanaris will be a lot like this zone now, though. That seems like a lot of the quests we get for this zone now are around our level. We got a iron deposit here. It's about time. We don't have our mining pick. Forgot. We could have went to the bank in Booty Bay. Forgot that we're not carrying a mining pick at the moment. Well, probably missed out on a few levels because of that. It's all good though. I'm gonna, go out and we'll do a little bit of mining on a mount to catch up. Just build a little bit of rage here. There we got our giblets. That's good. Bring this gorilla with us. There we go, big damage. All right, back to Booty Bay we go to scare Shaky. I don't think this will get us 45, but we'll be somewhat close. There being like a quest to slay a bunch of these pirates. But while we're here, we can get our mining pick. Should be in the bank, and if it's not, I guess we'll just have to buy one. Shaky's down here. We can turn this in. Hopefully we can catch the boat. It's gonna be a little bit rough, though.
Hey there. Ack, where'd you get these? No, don't tell me. I don't want to know. Who sent you? Seawolf? Here,
Okay.
take this pouch and give it to Seawolf and
We
tell him I
missed the
meant to
boat.
pay him back. I swear, I just got a little drunk and lost my way, and you know how things are. He'll understand.
It's okay, though. We have to
You
turn
don't
this
have to
in
get
anyways. The Bloodsail Buccaneers. It's not a bad quest.
You sure seem eager to work, matey. Not sure why some land-loving person adventurer is offering help to the Blackwater Raiders, but I'm not gonna turn you away. Our ship just docked here in Booty Bay, and word has it that our rivals, those damn dirty Bloodsail Buccaneers, have been spotted all over southern Stranglethorn. All the boys are too busy hitting the grog and looking for ladies. What I need is a scout. Check the cove just north of Booty Bay along the Savage Coast and see what you find.
Well done. And when you showed Shaky those giblets, how hard did he shake? Ha! He's so easy to read. When I play cards with him, I can't help but win. Thanks for your help, adventurer. Now it's your turn to get paid. My list is shortening, but there are still people who owe me. Next, we have Maury Clubfoot Wilkins, John the Crow, and Chucky Ten Thumbs. These scurvy dogs' debts are months outstanding, and I thought they skipped town to avoid paying up. Later, I heard they're cursed and bewitched and now wander the jungle ruins. But I don't care what their fate is. I want what's mine. They're at the ruins of Abaraz and the ruins of Jubuul, northeast
This guy
of here.
died here.
Find them and collect.
That's sad, man. Dipping and tipping. Looks like it was a recent death. Hopefully this guy doesn't die. He's level 45. He should be fine. Mage here. There you go. Nice job. Top of the barrel, you discover a map with some hastily written text on it along with some coins. We're going to report our findings. Let's see what else we got here. Locate the hunter's camp. This map shows Booty Bay with a red X drawn precisely on the spot at which you are standing. The scribbled text reads, "You men are to secure a camp at this location and keep quiet. Wait for the signal from the southern command post before attacking. If anyone approaches, you kill them." It's good we had the rogue there. Made that pretty damn easy. Yeah, there he is. Perfect.
Sure, I remember you, adventurer. Back from scouting, I see. Shiver me timbers. So the Bloodsail Buccaneers are planning some sort of attack on Booty Bay? Why, the nerve of those scoundrels. Booty Bay will always be run by the Blackwater Raiders. This is bigger than I thought. Report what you have learned to Fleet Master Seahorn at once. The old Sea Dog is around town somewhere.
I wonder if the old Sea Dog will get us level 45.
Bloodsail Buccaneers attacking Booty Bay.
Close enough.
They might as well throw themselves off the Overlook Cliffs. Nonetheless, by bringing me this information, you have done my fleet of swashbucklers a great service. The Blackwater Raiders thank you. Kraz speaks highly of your dedication to the Blackwater
Okay, we got a mining
Raiders.
pick now.
I am going to trust you with a mission of extreme importance to the fleet. Infiltrate the so-called Southern Command Post the Bloodsail Buccaneers have established on the Wild Shore. Raid the encampment. Bring me their charts along with their written orders. We shall see exactly what those scum are up to.
Yeah, not a bad quest. Kind of dangerous. But the boat just pulled up, so we will most likely jump on that. And then make our way down to Tanaris. Might get rid of a few quests here that we have. Maybe hold on to those. Hostile takeover. Tumbled crystal we won't do. Bloodscalp clan heads. Probably not doing that either. Buccaneers we might do. All these yellow ones are some of the elite ones we might do later. Dolly's debt will probably turn in. I think that's good for now to keep the Zul'Farrak quests and the Uldaman ones as well. Then we have a quick cooking quest. Gadget stand you go. Well, that's good.
How you expect Zamja teach you anything? You got all of Zamja's cooking mojo and still you crave more. Zamja can't help. Fat person needs to go to Gadgetson. You find a little goblin named Dirge there. He help you, fatty. When you become big cook on the block, you come back and teach Zamja, okay? Now go!
All right. Try to hit 45 today. Probably like a few more mobs to go. The 45 troll mage. He's got a group going there. It's got the crescent staff still. That's rough. I wonder if he did much in Scarlet Monastery. That's an old staff. That's from, like, Wailing Caverns. He's level 45. It's kind of brutal. You think he'd have Hypnotic Blade by now. Got here a 30 Orc Shaman. It'd be fun to do Zul'Farrak with a Shaman Warrior group. We would completely wreck that dungeon. With Wind Fury Totem and a bunch of Warriors and Shamans. This guy's got like a full blue set. This guy's a beast. And we got a hunter here. Got the Vanquisher sword. I think we had that. We still have it, don't we? Yeah, it's right here. Nice sword. All right. Time to take a flight down to Tanaris.
Talk to me! Hurry back!
I think he might be going to the same place. Ah, never mind. He's a 30 shaman. He's not going to Gadgetzan. Wonder where he's going. At 30, where would you be going? I would think north, maybe to Ashenvale. It's probably where he's going to do, get the name of the dungeon. Play at Black Fathom Deeps. Yeah, we've gone pretty far so far. There's not many more dungeons to do. Well, there's a bunch of dungeons to do, but we're kind of waiting until like 50 to get into the 50s to actually start doing them. Really, all we have to look forward to now is Zul'Farrak. We'll actually get like a good plate set there. Vice grips are really good. 14 attack power. 318 armor with a few random enchantments there. I know the last boss has a few nice items like these plate shoulders. 12 strength, 12 stam, 8 spirit. 396 armor. That's about it. Jank Thrace, the Protector's not bad. If you combine Jank Thrace and Sank Thrace, you form the Mighty Sword Sol Thrace. Chance on hit. Shields a wielder from physical damage, absorbing 55 to 85 damage last 20 seconds. Not a bad sword if you're tanking. And then there's a bunch of other items here. The Minotaur would be a cool item. It's a two-handed axe. 42.7 damage per second. Swing speed's a little faster than the Whirlwind axe, but it hits harder. Has a higher top-end damage of 164. That'd be awesome if that dropped. Problem is everybody would need on it, even the casters, because of how much it costs on the auction house. Costs supposedly 75 gold, 78 gold. Pretty much pays for your mount if you get it. See what it looks like. Looks pretty badass. It's a cool axe. We probably won't see a drop. I wonder what the drop rate is for the Minotaur. Probably pretty rare. I've never seen it. I've done a lot of Zul'Faraks. Just want to see what the drop rate is. Oh, there he is. He's landing in 1,000 needles. It's a good level to be in 1,000 needles. 30. It's not too bad. No one really tells you the drop rate on it. Can't really find that out. I've never seen it. I don't even think I've ever seen anybody like wield it either. Has a unique design. But the amount of stam on it is awesome. For hardcore, like that's like 248 health just on that axe alone. Alright, here we are. Last time we were here, we got chased down by a hyena and it almost killed us. Alright, the new zone. We'll be here for a while.
Hello. Oh, you spoke to my cousin Krazek? How is he? I hope Booty Bay is treating him well. Scarab shells, you say? Well, let me tell you a story. The scarabs of Tanaris have very hard shells. Hard enough to use as a building material for lots of things. So many things. In fact, those shells are so useful. The scarabs were hunted all to near extinction. I know where there are more scarabs, and if you promise to bring me their shells, then I'll tell you where they are. Promise? Okay, the scarabs have a colony in Zul'Farak. I guess the trolls don't hunt them for their shells, but you can go to Zul'Farak and get me uncracked shells. Tui, what? I'll have you know that leather is surprisingly high in protein and low in carbohydrates.
Yeah, leather's great to eat. There's our max recipe right here, guys. It's the one we want. It's called Tender Wolf Steak. It restores 1,392 health over 30 seconds. It must remain seated while eating. If you spend at least 10 seconds eating, you will become well-fed and gain 12 stamina and 12 spirit. So we want to farm a bunch of this stuff. It's the food we want to eat. And there we go. We got it. And that'll level us up.
We may have been suffering a drought, but there's no
Here's
shortage of meat.
the final
Care
quest
to
we need to
browse
get
my
300 cooking.
Ever heard of a clamlet? Of course you haven't. It's my latest and greatest culinary masterpiece. Oh, adventurer, just thinking about a clamlet makes my mouth water. Unfortunately, I'm all out of supplies to make any. How about I make you a deal? You gather the supplies I need to make a clamlet, and I'll teach you the finer points of exotic cuisine, and I'll even throw in a couple of clamlets to boot. Deal? Here's what I need.
The Sand Fury trolls of Zul'Farrak.
These quests give us a lot of gold too,
from
which is good.
sandstones, and I can use that to temper the goods I craft. Yes, I can. It is highly prized by connoisseurs, so if you bring me a good supply of the temper, then I'll reward you well. Zul'Farrak is northwest of Gadgetson. Good luck.
All right, so we need 10 zesty clam meat, 20 pieces of Alturic Swiss, and 12 giant eggs. So maybe that will be something we can focus on doing. We have... So we should do it, because we will be trying to farm a bunch of the tender wolf steaks.
Yo!
Let's check our bank here. Got a bunch of raptor eggs. Yeah, no,
Be good!
no zesty clam meat. Yeah, we got quite the journey to get cooking up. But we'll probably do it. We'll at least try to get some tender wolf meat. Because that's what we need to get this buff. It's nice to have. It gives us 40 extra health over our current food buff. But that is going to be the end of today's episode, guys. As always, thanks for watching. Keep your heads up. Later.